James, I'm just going to let the people know what's going on now with you, right? And where we all stand in this, right? The message I'm going to get across to you, James, and my last statement to you is, right, that the people knows what you're at, James, right? They know that you're trying to divide me from the fight, right? And I was even giving you 2-1, James, in this situation, right? And you wouldn't take it. You're trying to make yourself out to be something, James, that you're not. Because I don't class myself as a fight man, James, right? But yet, Quinn Mcdonagh wasn't able to beat me. And this one has you freckened of me, James, right? And this is why you won't fight me, James, right? When I was boxing D by Quinn Mcdonagh, right? And as dead as all belonged to me, that knuckle went on top of him. Here, I split him here, right? I asked for Michael. That was 10 years ago. I know you're 54 years of age now, right? That was 10 years ago. I asked for Michael, right? After I was fighting D-Boy. And 4 or 5 weeks after that, James, I started to follow you for a fight. Over those dirty things you were doing to the companies back here. But that's neither here or there now, right? So, James, you have your opportunity to fight me. I never said once I wasn't fighting you. In your brain up here, James, you're saying correctly that I'm fusing you. All the people's making a laugh at you. Did you get a reality check done lately at all on yourself? I know you're driving around in the Ford Connect over and around London and that, right? But you want to get a reality check done, James. Because I think there's something gone wrong with you, alright? Now, we'll go back to the dead. The dead should have been left out, James. And from the very start. But it definitely came from near Dave and near Michael. And Cowboys Michael. I told you that already. Alright? I'm a very straight talking person. Alright? And I always was and I always will be. But you remember, James, I'm Paddy Collins from Finglas. And I always stand with Finglas, right? You're over in England. I was willing to go into London to fight you, alright? But you wouldn't come out of it. Or you won't come back here. I was willing to give you 2-1, James, to fight. So please, don't be making sure yourself, James, telling the people that you're fighting me when you weren't, alright? The people all knows about you. Your friends in England and London is private texting me on Facebook saying that you weren't fighting me. So everybody knows about you, James. You're afraid of me. And that's that. I've nothing more to say. Let me know, James. That's my last statement. Just say, Paddy, I'm fighting you, and I put down, never mind £1,000 kick of money, James. I'd freaking with your money I'd put down for kick of money. The way I have your money when you won't fight me. I'd freaking you, James, with the money I put down for kick of money. For once and for all. I'm Paddy Collins from Finglas, James. From the Villa Park. Paddy Collins, you remember that. And I'll fight, and there's plenty of fight left in me, James. There's plenty of fight. I train nearly every day of my life. I do drink at the weekend and have a little bit of crack. But I don't be hitting people in the faces like you used to do years ago. And slapping them and trying to get going with it. I train for my own health reasons as well. There's a man here now, James, if you want to fight, and you remember that. And he stands in Finglas, Paddy Collins.